I really wish my clients knew that traditional approaches to managing anxiety are just numbing it. They might give short-term relief, but they're keeping you stuck in the cycle of anxiety long-term. Keep watching and I'll explain why I'm saying this. Hi, I'm Andrea. I'm a qualified breathwork and somatics coach. Somatics just means of the body. And I've helped over 100 women to learn to manage, let go of and heal anxiety. I've got over 1,000 hours of training in both breathwork and somatics. My own journey with this has been life-changing. I used to have regular IBS and migraines, and when I say regular I mean like once every fortnight at least, and I've been free of both of those things now for over 4 years. And I've done that through using the techniques that I'm going to teach to you. What I've learned on my own journey is that anxiety isn't just in your mind, think spiralling thoughts and catastrophizing. It's actually stored in your body. And this is why traditional approaches to managing anxiety, like talking therapies, only work to a certain extent, because if we could think ourselves out of anxiety, we would. We can't think ourselves out of it because it's actually in our body, and unless we learn how to release that from the body, allow the body to release, then we're always going to be in a cycle where we just keep having the anxious feelings coming back over time. And that's why willpower alone won't fix it. Reading a book won't fix it. Knowing what you need to do but taking no action won't fix it. To actually fix it, you have to work with your body, not against it. And here's why we have to work with our body and not against it in order to release and heal anxiety. Did you know that when you're anxious, your body actually releases hormones into your system? And if you don't actually use these hormones, so the hormones are released because we're in fight or flight response. If we don't use those hormones, what happens is those hormones stay stored and stuck in the body. And this is when we get the palpitation, the sweating palms, the shaking. Think of a dog when a dog's really frightened of fireworks. You know, the firework goes off, the dog starts to shake. We have that natural innate ability to shake and to release this stored hormones and energy, but our brain suppresses it because society says that's not acceptable anymore, so we don't allow this release. So there could be tension and trauma stuck in your body that's been there for like 15 years and is still unreleased. Did you know that by changing the way that we breathe, we can actually impact our nervous state, so we can go from feeling very aroused to feeling relaxed? Or if we wanted to be more energized, if we were recording something like this video, for example, we could go from being very chilled to slightly more aroused just by using our breath. And I know this is a little leap of faith if you've never come across breath work before, but there's a particular type of breath work where we slightly overbreathe, and by doing this we calm a part of our brain down called the default mode network. This is the part of the brain that clamps down on our responses, and by calming that part of the brain down, we allow our body to naturally release what's stored. All this stuff I talked to you about earlier from maybe 15 years ago can be released by just breathing in a certain way. If you don't believe me, I've linked the paper, the scientific paper where they've done the research on this here, so you can have a little look for yourself. In the Anxiety Antidote Club, there's a session once a fortnight where I'll actually guide you through these somatic and breathwork practices to help you to safely and at your own pace relieve the stored tension and anxiety, release it from the body. Every 2 weeks you'll come along to a practice session with me, so there's no need to remember to find time to do it. You just come along to the practice sessions, you'll get into the habit of it, and this regular practice will start to bring your levels of arousal down over time as well. You'll also find out when you join that I've got a very silly sense of humour, so we have fun while we do this. And P.S. everything that's in the club has been built in consultation with a neuroscientist, so you have the reassurance that it's all science-backed. So what exactly do you get in the club? Well, you get online lessons and videos where I'll teach you all the stuff I've talked about before in this video, why anxiety is happening, and more importantly, what you can do about it. You get 2 live practice sessions with me every single month where you can come along, practice the techniques with my support, and you can gently and at your own pace release the stored trauma and tension that is the underlying reason for your anxiety. There's also a private community group where you can ask questions of me and you can connect with your fellow travellers that are on the same journey with you. We also share some fun in that group, and I have regular posts that I will put that will give you a little bit of insider info into what's going on. So we have a fun thing called Fact Friday, where I'll just do a little bit of fact around what's happening with anxiety. I think it's really important for people to understand why, as well as doing the practices. And if you're thinking, I don't have time for this right now, well, right now you're probably right. But this is the reason I built the club in small, manageable chunks. And part of the growth of the journey of coming and joining the club is finding time for yourself again, honouring yourself and learning to actually find the time and space you need to truly heal anxiety. And I will help you do that, both with the structure that I've created within the club and by the live sessions with me twice a month, where you get that practice session as well with my support. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to cure your anxiety in one session. You're going to need to do the practices, but I'm going to support you every step of the way with this. And the club is built in such a way that it makes the practices really easy. In just 5 to 10 minutes a day, you will start to feel a difference almost immediately. And because I really want you to try this and to see what's inside and to really see the value of it, I'm offering free 7-day trial. So you can just join, you can look around what's inside, you can try some of the practices, come along to the live session with me in the first week, and then just really check out that it's for you. So there's no risk here at all. So it's free 7 days, and then it's just £22 a month after that. I really hope to see you inside. Click the link below for more information. Thank you so much for watching.